Hey, it's Peyton with the West Central Montana Avalanche Center. I'm in the Northern Bitterroot today. I'm at the summit of Sweeney Peak right now. That's Big St. Joe that you can see behind me. I came out today with two main objectives. The first was to take a look at our ongoing persistent slab problem that still exists on northern aspects at upper elevations throughout our forecast region, as well as assessing any lingering wet snow instabilities that may exist within the snowpack after this period of warm weather that we just saw. As I was working my way up here, I dug a pit on a north aspect around 8,600 feet. I did still find poor snowpack structure of facets above and below a melt freeze crust about midway down in the snowpack. This layering is buried fairly deep at this point, and the facets above and below are rounding and bonding quite well, and I did not get propagation in an extended column test. So at least for this area, the persistent slab problem is pretty unreactive at this point. As for wet snow, I stopped and dug another pit on a south aspect around 8,800 feet, which is a pretty high elevation, and I did still find wet and moist snow quite a ways down in the snowpack. I also found numerous layers of ice, which means that liquid water has made its way down through the snowpack. Even though the last few days have been colder and more stormy, wet and moist snow can stick around in the snowpack for a while, and we know that liquid water within the snowpack creates instability. We are expecting to see continued stormy weather through the rest of this weekend, so keep this in mind about wet snow instabilities. And as we trend more towards generally warm spring weather, this is also very important to keep in mind. Red flags are roller balls, pinwheels, wet loose avalanches, and soft, wet, unsupportable snow underneath your skis or sled. Wet slabs are a concern as well. Wet slab avalanches are still not very well understood and can be really unpredictable. So just keep in mind that if you're out and you see wet snow, large and consequential wet slab avalanches could be a possibility. Make a point to get out earlier in the day before the snow has a chance to get too wet and warm by the afternoon, and stick to shadier and colder slopes as well. Ski and sled safe.